This is what is it? This is Harlem on Prime, y'all. The way that I love the show like no other. I hope you guys are watching the show Harlem on Prime. It is so good. Like I have no complaints. I have not loved a show like this since Living Single, to be honest with you. Like it's just it's so good. It's so good. Anyway, so I'm gonna review episode I think 3 and 4. So what they have been doing, or 4 and 5, I think 3 and 4, whichever one. We'll get into it. The way they have been doing it is they have been dropping. I'm gonna review 3 and 4 now, and then 5 and 6 after this. The way they've been doing it is every Friday they drop, instead of dropping one episode, they drop 2 new episodes. So I don't know why they're trying to like rush the season or whatever the tea is, but yeah, hopefully it's at least 12 episodes in this season, hopefully. But anyway, it's so good. Okay, so episode 3 and 4, I wrote down some notes, y'all. Okay, I'm trying not to make this video too long because your boy is booked, child. Let me see. What's going on with Camille? Child, Camille and Ian is high as a kite, child. She had a conversation with her girls, Ty, Quinn, and Angie. And they're talking and stuff, and Camille and Ian, y'all know they're back together from that crazy child situation that they had going on. They're trying to get sex back together between them. They're trying to get it, back popping and everything. I'm gonna say sex because I don't know if I can say that word on YouTube now. So many restrictions, child. But yeah, she trying to get the flow back going, and she learning some moves that Ian talking about. Camille like, oh, Ian, you done learn some moves, because they're thinking that their significant other, taught them some stuff, way back when they went together. And so I was just like, nah, I wouldn't really like that. So anyway, the girl suggested that she get some weed to like ease the mind, and child, Camille done went and bought some from the store around the corner, and they as high as a kite. They dancing, trying to fit in freezers and refrigerators, and just cutting up acting a fool. And I said, child, it was too funny. Also, Camille's Nuva ring came out, y'all. And, he's just like, oh, well, it came out, well, we back together. I know we've been trying to get some children and stuff. We've been thinking about it. She was like, huh? She was like, 2 weeks ago, I wasn't thinking about you. And you just popped back up on my block, and now this whole thing done happened. I done confessed my love to you. You confessed your love to me. You done called off your marriage. Your mama them done ordered shrimps and cakes and everything. The whole family done came down and stuff. And we still trying to work everything out, get back together. I ain't seen you in like 5 years, bruh. And I don't know if you're going to dip out on me again. I'm not looking for no kids right now, child. I'm getting ready to lose my job at the college. I'm sitting here trying to find work. I'm going to Whoopi house. She keeps slamming the door in my face, won't invite me in to eat. It's a lot going on. So, if y'all watch the show, all of what I'm saying will make sense. Otherwise, just enjoy the foolishness that is me, right? I appreciate you for being here. So, yeah, it's just craziness. So anyway, Camille go to the doctor, and the doctor tell her, Camille was like, well, she wanted to be put on a more, I guess, easier birth control plan versus the Luva ring, something that could just, fall out depending on the, situation and stuff. And she was just like, well, just put me on some pills or whatever she said. And the lady was like, cool, but this is going to prevent you from possibly getting pregnant for the next 3 years. Are you sure you want to do that? And Camille was like, oh, I don't know if we want, And so she just decided to be a little bit more gentle, and hopefully the Nuva ring, sustains. And so with Ty actually went to Camille because, she keep having blood infusions, because, she is, having difficulties and stuff with her, her female organs and everything. She has polyps and what she say? She said, sis, and all kind of things going on. And she was just like, I just don't know what to do with this situation. She keep falling out, keep having real bad pains and stuff. And it was just like, well, look, the clinic told her we cannot just keep giving you blood transfusions, sis. To deal with this, either you're gonna have to get a hysterectomy for everything that's going down. And she's still young. Ty's a lesbian, but she's not interested in having kids right now. But she's think about it, she's undecided on whether or not she wants kids. And so she's just like, what's going on? So that's when Camille told her, talk to my doctor. And so that's when we found out that Ty is going through the process of freezing her eggs. That's gonna help her with her condition and everything. And sadly, we find out that Camille has a low egg count. So it's possible, we don't know for sure, but it's possible that she may have difficulty carrying kids or can't carry kids at all. And so that's what's going to be, hurtful and stuff when it comes to Ian, because she haven't told Ian yet. Okay, what's going on? Who else we got? So we got also Ty. She was Brandon, shot at crazy ass Brandon, her ex-husband that she abandoned, left him out to dry. He get ready to sue her child to be petty, and he done moved in, came to the house, and she had to pay a hotel room for him to get out the house. She done went to go stay with some of her lesbian friends. Child realized that this couple life is not the tea for her, because Ty is a hit him and quit him kind of chick. Kind of like I'm a hit him and quit him kind of guy, Me and Ty got that thing in common. And so, she was just like, she's looking for a commitment. Everybody says that she can't commit, including Brandon. And her friends actually agreed with her. It was like, well, girl, why you don't want to commit to nobody? You're very kind of closed off. You just want to hit them and quit them. Like, why you don't want love and all that kind of stuff. And she was just like, I don't know. So we meet Rachel True, from Half and Half. We see her on the show. So that was cool. They're having a good bit of guest stars on here, which I do love and, appreciate. We also see Sherry Shepherd. Sherry Shepherd is Angie's mama. We see Rail, who's playing Angie's brother. Who else we see? We see Rick Fox, and of course Jasmine Guy is Quinn's. Rick Fox is Quinn's father, and then Jasmine Guy is Quinn's mama. So anyway, so yeah, it's that whole thing, and Ty's just kind of going through it with this Brandon thing, and it's just absolutely crazy. I forgot what topic I was on, but I'm gonna move on. Let's go to Quinn. Unlike Ty, a person that's kind of running away from commitment and love, that's what Quinn wants. And Quinn just got broken up by Isabella. Isabella just broke a little heart, child. And she's upset about that. But, if you remember last season, I forgot her name that quick. But anyway, Ian's was going to be his wife. Quinn is a clothing designer, and so she had Quinn to design her wedding dress. And so Meredith, I think that's her name. Anyway, she hooked Quinn up with Vogue to do 73 questions to interview about her, designs and stuff. And so, how that whole thing happened with Quinn and Ian, with Quinn and with Ian and Camille. They got back together, which left Meredith on the side, and she was all heartbroken. But anyway, Meredith, she forgot to cancel the interview with Quinn because they sent Ian a check in the mail for $68,000 that was gonna be for their wedding. Meredith mama said, okay, since you did this to my daughter, here's your check, and you're gonna pay for all the stuff that we paid for. So Lord bless his heart, bless his heart. So yeah, they're going through it there. So yeah, Quinn, she's going through her 73 questions with Vogue, and she's kind of bombing it. She is upset, and she's just super emotional right now. And the friend group is not really there for Quinn like that, because they don't really know what's going on, and everybody has their own separate issues happening. As adults, sometimes we can't really be there for our friends in the way that we probably should be, because A, they maybe won't tell us nothing what's really going on with them, and B, everybody else got their own problems, and then nobody wants to be a burden on somebody else. You know, I battle that myself. I keep a lot of stuff to myself that be going down with me personally. um and I don't know, maybe that's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. But yeah, it's a lot going on with Sister Quinn, bless her heart. Her mama, who is a lot, Jasmine Guy, she's trying to hook up with this guy named Michael. Jasmine Guy and her and Michael's mom got cool, and you know she's always trying to hook Quinn up and stuff, and you know, be putting her down and all that kind of stuff. And there's really no connection between her and Michael, but they seem like they would be good friends. But the mama done told Michael all kind of stuff about Quinn and how she need a man, and she been looking after him and says that he's attractive and blah blah blah. It's just a lie. She's just extra extra extra. And of course Rick's Fox is very cool. So Quinn ended up telling her mom that Isabella dumped her and stuff, and you know, the mom was just like, "So you're gay now?" I screamed. And she was like, "No." She was like, "I'm just upset and blah, blah, blah." And so they're trying to work on their relationship, Quinn and her mama, but it's a very slow and steady process. That's for sure. What else is going on? Let me see. Like I said, Angie got had a call back at Hallmark. She's gonna play the best friend to somebody. Apparently, Countess Vaughn was originally supposed to play the role, but Countess Vaughn could not ride a bike. A very important part of the movie where she takes a message or something to the main chick in the Hallmark movie, and yeah, so Angie can't ride a bike, but she told Hallmark she could ride a bike. And so that's a mess with that. Ian tried to teach Angie how to ride a bike. It was an epic fail. And so, what else is going on with Angie? Let me see. You know, Angie's just out there doing her thing and really trying to make it. We meet Angie's family. She got a bunch of brothers and stuff. And like I said, her mom is Sherry Shepherd. And it's beautiful to see the kind of support that Angie has, you know, back at home and stuff with her family. And it was a very important conversation her and Sherry Shepherd had about her just instilling confidence and stuff in her, and knowing that she is enough when the world may tell you differently. Angie being a beautiful dark-skinned chocolate sister, who the world will deem, you know, is the, you know, European standard of beauty, blah blah blah. Y'all get the whole tea, what I'm trying to say. But anyway, Angie's that girl, and she will always be that girl, period. And so pretty much to end this video, we meet at Quinn's parents' whatever anniversary party. Everybody looks great. That suit that Ty had on was everything. Angie looked so pretty in her little dress with all the flowers. Camille was snatched in her green ensemble, child. It was everything. The only person that wasn't there was Quinn. And that's her parents' stuff, because Quinn is crying in the bathtub, upset and you know, mad about everything that's going on with her, bless her heart. So we praying for Sister Quinn with everything. But what's interesting is that Angie ends up meeting Michael. I remember Michael is the guy that Quinn's mama, Jasmine Guy, tried to set her up with. But Angie don't know that, right? Angie don't know about that. And so they meet at the party, and they end up, you know, having a little fun, getting a little scheme and stuff together, stealing alcohol and stuff, and they end up going outside, and actually she ends up somehow riding a bike, because they called the Uber and stuff, but the Uber was like 30 minutes away, and it was like, well, where else can we go, because we can't go back in here because we done showed out. And so it was like, well, maybe we can ride a bike there and go somewhere. And you know, Angie ended up getting on a bike and end up learning it, and then she and Michael end up kissing, child, which is gonna be crazy, because leading into the 5th and 6th episode, child, yeah, Angie, like I said, Angie nor Quinn Quinn knows about Michael, but Angie don't know about Michael. and stuff. And I think that Angie's gonna fall for Michael, and Michael may not be feeling her as much as she's feeling him, and so that's gonna be a whole thing, child. And child, I can't wait. I'm gonna review the 5th and 6th episode. Y'all stay tuned here. With that said, I'm MrChalaki. MrChalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at ItsKingsWorld on Instagram and Twitter, at ItsKingsWorld89 on Snapchat, Chess King on Facebook, MrChalaki on Cash App and PayPal, and as always, run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned. There's coffee in my cup, can you tell? Happy Black History Month. I'll see you guys later. Bye.